We'll go in here for... I'm probably gonna get bit. There we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day and having an awesome weekend. I do appreciate the support and you guys coming back for more videos. And if you're new, I really appreciate you guys checking out the channel, checking out the snakes. So nothing crazy is going on. We got a couple of really nice sheds with the snakes. Got to fill up some of the water dishes. So I figured I'll let you guys see that and just some random snakes. So let's check out some of the snakes that shed. We'll start with the ball pythons and then we'll go into the boas. So this female right here is a superfly clown and she is a 2021. And if this will focus, which this camera sucks at focusing, we can see that she looks really nice. So I think that's in focus. They're very yellow as their babies. I think I saw one of these. It was either a superfly or the firefly. And obviously they do dull out as they get older, but this is the super pastel fire clown. So there's good potential in this female for breeding, but of course it takes about 2 years depending on the weight of them for them to get up to size. So 2 to 2.5, some people even wait 3 years, but it's all personal preference. And then we'll jump over here into the boas. So this girl is 2019. It's a pastel hypo jungle, and this girl looks really, really nice. We don't have the greatest lighting in here, but she shed out perfectly, which if you've been watching in the past, you guys know I've been having some issues with the rack, so I knew she was in shed. So the last couple of days of when I knew she was going to start to shed out, I just misted the REDTAIL chip down and no issues. But I love her colors, the brightness of her tail, and even though she's not, you know, one of the most craziest morphs, she still looks really good. And I know a lot of people do breed and sell the jungle hypos, which you can tell it's the jungle from the patterns, and she just looks really good. Really excited to see her as she grows up. Hopefully she keeps her colors, and we'll just put her back. And she does need some water, so we have a little water dish needs to be filled up. And so on some of these tubs I did flip them around just for experimental stuff. I guess it's working out because she had a perfect shed and she's on the aspen and the water dish is in the back on the heat source, and just like this one is on the heat source. But sometimes I do miss when they go into shed, and if you miss them kind of going into blue on some of these snakes, it's a little difficult to know the timeline of when they're going to shed out. So this girl right here, she has some random sheds from a past bad shed. So I knew this girl was in shed and sprayed down the cage, and we have a perfect shed this time, which is really awesome. So I didn't have to soak her or try to mess around with anything to stress her out on a bad shed. So this is a pure Red Tail Boa. She's supposedly Guyana bloodline, and we can see how awesome her saddles are, the colors on her, and look at the tail on her. I mean, that's just crazy. It's insane. Super bright, really nice bright reds, bright whites to, you know, kind of distinguish the pattern. But I love red tails, true red tails. The localities, I've said it in the past, I think anybody who's into boas should have a true locality boa, whether it's Suriname, Guyanas, Peruvians, on the red tail line, but just a gorgeous snake. And even though she is young, even though she is kind of old, she is still very, let's not do that. So some of the times with getting some of these snakes out, they quickly go under the tubs, which can be a little time consuming to get them out, because then you got to take the tubs out and then they go all the way in the back under the heat panels. I mean, it's not hard to remove them, but it's definitely not something I want to do with the camera on. So this is a moon glow. This girl looks really nice, and I don't know if we can see, but last time she ate, she had a little bit of blood on her yesterday from eating, but she might have gotten her water dish and washed it off. Oh, there's a little bit right there. But I just like the moon glows and the snows. They're just really, really pretty snakes. And as they get older, they do change colors. So here's the male snow. And the male snow, or not just the males, but the snows in general, as they get older, they get very, very, I can't really get a good lighting on her because it's just a white snake. But they do turn pretty yellow. And she's the call bloodline of albino. I know if you put sharp into the moon glows or the snows, their colors intensify and they get really, really bright, bright yellow. One of the males that I had over here in this horrible makeshift enclosure didn't really seem to be doing that well over there, so I moved him over. And this is the Orange Dream Enchi Leopard Pied. So this male could possibly be doing well in the future here with some of the other pieds that I do have. And so I have the majority of females, so I need to get at least 1 or 2 males to try to offset that really fast. So I know some of you guys were asking me on Instagram like what males I have, so I might just do a separate thing on that. But I don't have that many, and I really don't have. I only have 2 males on the boas, and I think I only have 3 males on the ball pythons. So there we go. That's a better look on this. So this is the female banana pied, about a month old, and she finally ate for me about 2 weeks ago. So unfortunately I was not able to get rats this week for any of the snakes. So later in the week I'm going to feed them. Missing a week is not going to upset any of the snakes in here because they get well fed anyways. Let's see who's over here. So Mountain Dew is definitely hungry, so I have to feed her. So she's on the schedule to feed later tonight, along with the other anaconda and the other bigger snake. So this girl is doing really well. Loving her new home. Lots of room to hang out in and enjoy. Nice big water dish. And another snake that is in shed. So I'm really excited about her. She's growing very nicely. The Black Mexican King Snake, which she's a 2000 and how old is she? 2020. I thought she was 2019. But if we can see, you can see her eyes. Maybe, possibly. There we go. Really, really glossed over, looking like a zombie. Deep shed, solid black. I just love how these look, and they even get better and better as they get older, which is even better. So who's in here? Oh yeah, we have another male who's been eating very well. Got this one a couple months ago, 2021. Definitely needs new new paper towels in there. So in the male, it's a mahogany pied, and I really think next year this one would go very well with the black pastel pied. So who knows? We'll see on the pairings, because I should have, I don't have that many. I only have 2 females, well, 2 pied females that could breed next year, which is the normal pied, the black pastel pied, and then on the clowns, all I have for females is the pastel and the butter, or a lesser, which she looks really good, and I think she's gonna look really good later. And I really want to get a really nice solid male for these 2 clowns. I'm looking into the leopard stuff. I definitely would love to get fire clown, but fire clown is ridiculously expensive. And here is one of our favorite ladies in the room. Bonding with her the best that I can. Normally she's been letting me pick her up without a hook if she's in the right positioning. Like if her body is not in a way where she can tag me, then I can kind of get her out. And I'm kind of wrapped up on these cords right now. So let's just see. I don't think she's gonna let me. Where is my, here we go. We'll just go over here. Let her know that I just hey, I just want to hang out with you for a little bit. So we'll get her body resituated. We'll go in here for, no, I'm probably gonna get bit. There we go. Maybe? Oh, well, she didn't strike, so that's definitely a good thing. And I definitely don't want to stress her out or feel like she's being cornered. We'll bring her back out here. We'll start again. So we definitely want to leave on a positive note. And I mean, getting bit's not anything serious, but I don't want to bleed all day, and I don't want to have teeth stuck in my have teeth get stuck in me. All right, calm down, calm down. I'm gonna hold you one way or the other. There we go. There we go. Is that it? Is that all you, is that it? Oh. So you want to come out or not? Like, I'm trying to work with you right now. And I don't want her to fall on the floor, which she's obviously about to do. She's a little quick. So this is basically what we do. I mean, she's not really throwing too big of a fit right now. And she's not hissing, she's not striking, which is good. But I just want her to calm down. And if she tags me right now, then she does. But I don't like when she's still really small and really thin. So it's like I don't want to squeeze her too hard. And then she's trying to get away or trying to do something. But she's not agitated. I think she's just curious and she just wants to explore, which is perfectly fine. So you gonna calm down? No? So this is where we're at with her right now, because it's just kind of, she's a little wild, she's a little hyper, but you can tell her attitude has changed since I've held her. She's not hissing, she's not defensive anymore, she's not being aggressive or anything like that. But I just think it's only going to take just a couple of more months, and I think we'll have a very, very well-mannered snake, because as you guys know from earlier, I really could not even do this, and it is difficult to do this with one hand, but she's probably definitely getting a little worn out. But she has really, really nice markings on her, beautiful colors, and if she wanted to tag me, she definitely would have. So progress is definitely being made. So again, we don't want her to get caught in between the tubs. So I guess we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. So positivity is with her is always a plus. There we go. And really on that, it's nothing too crazy is going on, but hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. Appreciate you guys watching the videos and for the support. I want to get her rats thawed out and then feed her. But that is it. See you guys on the next video.